Hi everyone, welcome back, or welcome if you're new. I've been doing setups of all of my planners and journals for 2023, and these are the last two on my list. So this one is going to be, oh I lied, there's another one as well, there's three. This one is going to be sort of, I'm already using it. And as you can see it says 2022 there, so I think I'll leave that because this is going to be ongoing, and I might just put when it finished underneath or something, I'm not sure. But this was what I was doing for using for One Little Word and any of those other kind of self-development kind of classes. So a little bit of deco and stuff in here, and it's just one of the Hobonichi notebooks. So I have some bits and pieces that I've popped in here that I want to use for this book, and I will be setting that up shortly. But today I think I want to focus on this one. So you see this is the A5 version of that same cover, and this is going to be my work notebook. I'm not going to have a work planner as such this year. I'm using my everyday planner, which is an A6 Avec, that will house both personal and work plans, but work will only be quite minimal. And the reason I'm doing it that way is because my work proper scheduling is done in Outlook and in Teams, so I don't really need to have a strict schedule for work planning. What I would like to do is have daily task planning, and that's what I'm going to do in my everyday planner, along with personal stuff as well. So what I have in here is my very first Stalogy notebook, which is really quite lovely. It has this lovely Tomorrow River paper in it. It's quite white, not super white, but whitish, let's say. Very minimal in terms of small details at the top there for dates. It does have a 0 to 24 timeline if you wanted to use it as a planner, but like I said, it's just going to be notes for me. The pages aren't numbered, but that's not a problem for me either. So there's not a lot to do for this particular setup. I just want to decorate it a little. What I have in the pockets, let's take a look. I'll grab everything out. This is just a dry packet to keep the moisture out of the cover. The cover is by a Finnish artist, I think a Japanese artist living in Finland, and this card came with the planner cover, and you can see it has the little deco there of the fruit which is on the cover. I think it's just beautiful. So I think I just want to keep this in here just as, you know, a little token of where the planner has come from. And then I have the little life book note card that comes with all of the covers. I don't think I want to put that one in here. I've got a couple of the Coffee Monsters Co. vinyls that are the annoying co-worker vinyls. I also have these tabs from Arabea that are the months of the year, and also the word work here as well. So these were for a sticker album, but I only needed the top one, so I just got her to make the rest for me as well. So what I'm thinking of doing is just tabbing off the months as they happen, because I don't know how many I'm going to use for each month. So I'm just going to leave those in there and use them as needed. I also have this card that was on my desk at work for a very long time, and in a similar vein I've got these studio stationery pieces, Chill Pill, It Can Wait, which I just thought were kind of in the same vein as what I'm thinking here. And I have a little pocket here as well that I thought I might use, might have just in case I need it. So we need to dive in. I've got my business cards here for work, so I'm just going to pop them just in there so that I've got them. And you know, this will be the book that comes with me to meetings, so it's useful to have those in there. They're actually old cards. They have my old title on them, but they haven't made my new ones for me yet, so I'm stuck with those for now. But really, there's not a lot to be done here. It's simply going to be just popping a couple of things in pockets if I want to, and potentially just decorating the cover. I really am quite excited about just using these on the cover. I never have before. You know, Helen at the Coffee Monsters Co., who designed these, always just puts them on her cover and they look good. But I feel like having 3 just looks kind of funny to me. For me, it looks great on hers. I don't know how she makes it look so good, but I would like to, I think, just use one on the front, and whether I really want to use this one on my laptop, or maybe this one, I'm not sure, but I haven't been brave enough to pop it on there yet. But I feel like this is a good one for here. There will be no circling back and touching bases, you know, those standard lines that people use in meetings, and you know, we've all been there, I'm sure. So I'm going to dive in apparently and just pop this up straight on the front. And I think the middle is good, as in middle of the book or middle on the side. I tend to always go to the side, but maybe I want to go middle of the actual book this time, just for something different. I feel like it will come back up fairly easily if I do mess it up, but I'd rather not mess it up. There we go. That looks good. Very happy with that. Like I said, I might save this for my laptop, and then this one I'll come back to a bit later. So inside the front cover, I have the option here of putting something on at the front in these pockets, and also things on the inside cover. I really like this. It can wait. I just feel like it's super appropriate. And you know, if you've watched my videos before, you know that I tend to stick them onto something else that goes inside the pockets. So let's maybe we can use this. You know, it would sit. I could even stand it up because it's going to be. So if that's held that like so, and then I slip that in that pocket, that is pretty perfect. What I might do is just trim it down slightly. I've got 100 of these, so I'm not too bothered. Now this is a sticker, so I don't mind if I glue it, it won't hurt. Let's get a bit of glue here. So I'll put it across the top of this piece. And then if I pop it in that pocket there, I think that sits pretty well. Just inside that pocket there. And given that it's kind of mint as well, it kind of all blends in quite nicely. I don't have any pins in here, and I don't think I want any. I want to keep it very minimal because it's going to be opened in meetings, and I don't want to bulk it up too much either. I don't want to run the risk of things falling out because I'm going to be on the go with this. So I think I'll leave it there, but I will do a little bit of deco in here. So I've got a lack of planning on your part does not constitute an emergency on mine. You can probably see a little bit of paper torn off the edge there, and that's because I have stuck it in with washi in many planners. So let's do that in here as well. I have this work, oh my god, so cute. I have this work washi from Sakura Mochi Design Co., and I feel like it speaks to this theme as well. I'm just going to pop that across the top there. Try to keep it fairly straight, but also give it enough room to stick. This is just, I don't know where from actually, but you know, I can probably just print it again. And I'll use the same one on the bottom, I think. I was going to use something different, but I think I'll just use this one. I cut that little bit off the end because it was a bit, you know, the edge of the roll would have been sitting out for a long time. Okay. Now, always the question if it should be straight or on an angle. I quite like the angled look, but I can't. I just can't. It has to be straight. All right, just pop it there. I'm not too fussy. Well, I am a bit fussy. And I might also just pop this one as well. I might stick this in since it's a sticker. And maybe what we can do is just fill this page, this spread here as the year goes on, with stickers that kind of resonate with work-related stuff, and see how it pans out over the course of the year. I like that. They kind of just, you know, meld in quite nicely. And the chill pill, I think we might need to turn this one into a die cut. It's just too much white. Okay, so we have just a couple of things stuck on there. Nothing in the back in here. I'm not going to use a pencil board either. I don't really feel the need for it. And I don't think I'm going to colour code or anything in this book, except for how I write my notes. So this is the Techo pen that came with the planners last year in 2022. It just says 2022 on there. And, you know, it's mint. So I thought it would go nicely with this book, obviously. So this has blue, black and red ink. And if you've seen any of my work videos in the past, I stole an idea from my good friend Shauna, who takes notes in one colour, writes the action items in another colour, and sets the agenda details in the third colour. So when I do get around to adopting that method, it seriously works for me, because as you're just flipping through, you can find the red stuff pretty easily. So that's then useful for me to transfer to actual task lists after I've had the meeting or whatever, and been able to take that forward. So I'm going to do that in this book. I'll just leave the pen there for the moment because I feel like I want to add just a couple more things. I have these transparent hearts in the winter colour from GP Studio. Now that shop doesn't exist anymore, which is a shame because it was one of my favourites. But I just think these colours kind of go nicely with this planner. So I will pop these in here as well. I wonder if they'll fit in the top. No, they won't. They will fit under there though. I'll just tuck them under that corner. Like so. And I have these little spectacles from the Little Raphael, also another shop that doesn't exist anymore. I think they're super cute. I'm just going to put a pair here for fun. And maybe I can use those in the case where I need to highlight something. Same with this. I just want to pop that on a page where something important is, in case I need to go back to it at some point and haven't done yet. I'm often flipping through the work planner in particular to sort of understand where those red notes are, or where, you know, if I'm looking for something in particular, I can use these hearts for that. And I may end up color coding for the different territories or the different types of work, because we have a number of different areas that we focus on. So actually that's not a bad idea. I might do that, in which case let's set up a key. First of all though, I have these so cute index clips I'm not sure what the brand is. I think it's Plus Mart. They're just adorable, so cute. So I thought I would use at least one of these in this planner, just to indicate where I'm up to, like which day I'm up to. So if I was to put a tab on here for January, then maybe I'm up to this page. I think they work just like the Midori clips. They just kind of fit over your paper, and then you have this cute little dinosaur sticking out the top of your planner. It could come out the side as well if I didn't want to have it at the top, but he doesn't come over the top of the cover, so I don't think that'll be a problem. That's pretty cute. Alright, a key. I do like the idea of a key. So maybe even just on this, you know what, I'm going to stick this page down. It really drives me crazy every time I have a page like this in a planner. So I'm going to just stick it down. Oh, much better. Now I just have a perfect turning there. So what I'd like to do is make a key for the areas of the business that we work in. So I'm going to use the purpley blue. And the green. And pink. And I'll put the blues together, so this one and this one will go together, and I'll put the greens together, and I'll put these peachy pinks together as well, the pink and the peachy pink, just if I run out, that's all. So I'll just write myself a little note. I might use my one of my brush pens for that. Okay, so I've just written very messily there my 3 different areas of focus for work. So I'll pop these back in. So they'll only be there if I really need them for understanding, you know, if I have a big section on a page that is just for that particular area of interest, then I'll put that there. And let's make this a 2023 cover page. There's enough paper in here that potentially this could go longer than 2023, but for now let's assume that that's as far as we're going to go. So I have these alphas, which have numbers on them as well. I had a mint set of these, but I can't seem to find them. I've only got the black and the pink. So I guess we're going to go black. There's 2 types. I've got Abigail and Sunshine. I need 2 2s, so that's out. I need 2 2s. So that's out. Okay, no black. I wonder what my mint ones are. Okay, gold will work. The hot pink will work. No 2s left on those, and no 2s left on those. So I'm down to these 2 sets. Unless I can find the green ones. Alright, one more search. Okay, I did find the mint ones. However, there's only 1 2 left. A couple of 3s. And the 0s are fine. So we might mix them with the black. Abigail. So why don't we do 20? We've only got the 3 and the 0 in the black. I do have the 2 and the 0 in this different font. It's fairly similar. I'm just going to go with it. Alright, so I kind of want to do the 20 and then the 23 in different colours. So let's just work with what we have instead of worrying about it. I really like these fonts actually, they're pretty cute. I might have to look at going and getting some more. They're just from Officework, Spotlight I should say, here in Melbourne. I got mine from. But a little while ago, maybe 2020, I think I've had these since then. So hopefully they still have them. Oh yeah, that's pretty cute. I'm okay with the different colours. And I was going to give it a hashtag, but I don't think I will. Maybe an asterisk. Just for fun. Okay. And I also have these stickers that I got, I don't even know where. They're from 3 Wood, but I got them in another order. I thought I could put this guy on here just for fun. But I wonder if it's too cute. Yeah, I think I won't. I think I'll leave it as is. I think that's all I really want to do in here. Nothing else for this particular book. I'm just going to leave it as is. So we're pretty much done. So let's take a look. We've got the beautiful finished tree cover. I've got my little hearts at the top here as a key. My little It Can Wait sticker from Studio Stationery. In here is the card that came with the cover, as well as my business cards. And like I said, I have tucked in here just some extra tabs for the months and these glasses, spectacles, to just note anything of importance. I've got my gorgeous There'll Be No Circling Back and Touching Bases sticker on the front of the Stalogy cover here, and this cover I think just goes beautifully with the bookmarks and the mint, so no covering of this cover. I'm just going to leave it as is. And then inside I've got a few stickers. I had to straighten up the chill pill, so on the inside I have a couple of stickers also from Studio Stationery. This lack of planning on your part does not constitute an emergency on mine. Stuck down with the little working washi tapes from Sakura Motion Design Co. One of those spectacles there just because it's cute. And then on the inside I've made my key for the 3 different areas, so I can use those hearts just to really quickly identify a page that is just clinical or just industry or just foundation, and I can add others with those other colours if I need to. They are the last of those colours though, so if I run out, what I might do is just put next to it, I'll put next to this whatever other colour or other icon I decide to use. I've got a ton of dot stickers, so that'll be easy enough to do. And just an intro with some alphas here, or number stickers here from Spotlight, and we're ready to go. So I will start on this page. I will probably number as I go, and then I'll add the monthly tab stickers as I go as well. I've got my little dinosaur here, my little saurus. I'll just put him on the correct page now that I know where I'm starting. So he's just there holding my page for me, and I'm ready to go for my first meeting of 2023. Pretty excited actually to get that out of the way. I'm ready to just dive in. I'm going to pop my pen in, see how it looks. Haven't tried this pen in here before, but I think it'll be a good match. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so that's my work notebook I should say, for 2023. Because this is the clear cover on cover, it does have access to that back pocket, which is a lovely minty inside. So that's good in case I want to just throw things in there for meetings or whatever. Now what I'd like to do is put this in my Delphonics pouch. This one currently has my pens and things, which I'm going to transfer to a different, a new pouch that just came today. I'm just wondering if this fits, because what I'd like to do is just carry this to meetings. It doesn't, if that's all it's going to be in the actual pocket, it doesn't really need to do up, because I want to be able to have my glasses and Ventolin and all that kind of stuff in these pockets here. But ideally it would be best if it does do up, which actually it does. And there is a bit of room in there as well. So, you know, I'll have my phones, swipe card, all that kind of stuff. If you want to see, actually I'll show you anyway. I'm going to show you how I carry this in the future. So whether or not the planner goes inside it or not, it's called a notebook actually, isn't it? Whether or not the notebook goes inside it or just I carry it like this, time will tell. I feel like it's probably, if I am going to pop it in there, I'm not going to fuss around with closing the zip every time, because that's a bit annoying. So let's see what happens. But in the meantime, I'm very happy to have this cover set up and ready to go. It's super exciting. And I've only got 2 days left of work before I'm on holidays for a few weeks. So I won't actually be using this until inside of January, like about a week or so into January. So that's also exciting, isn't it, to be having a holiday. Alright guys, that's it from me. I think it's a fairly quick one today. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. It was quick and easy to set up this one, because we're keeping it pretty minimal for work. And I want to just minimize distractions in here because it is for work. So please let me know what you think. Do you do similar for work, or do you go over the top like I have in all my other planners? Let me know in the comments. Very keen to hear from you as always. If you didn't know, this is the one that will accompany it as my everyday planner, but I won't take this to meetings. This will stay in my bag or on my desk or at home when I'm at home as well. So it's going to be personal, but with work tasks and things, you know, work planning in it. So in a minimal way that is outside of Outlook and Teams. Yeah, this is my baby. I'm very happy with this one. But this together forms the work planning system. Alright, I'm going to leave it there. Thanks again for watching. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you all super soon. Thanks guys, bye.